Good day! In today's lesson, we will learn about meiosis. In our previous topic, we learned that there are two kinds of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Now, we will talk about meiosis. Meiosis is preceded by interphase, which includes chromosome replication. There are two meiotic divisions, meiosis I and meiosis II. Meiosis is also called reduction division. Original cell is diploid and 4 daughter cells produced that are monoploid. In meiosis, daughter cells contain half the number of chromosomes as the original cell. It produces gametes, the eggs and the sperm. It occurs in the testes in males, which is called spermatogenesis, and occurs in the ovaries in females, which is the oogenesis. Meiosis starts with 46 double-stranded chromosomes. After one division, 23 double-stranded chromosomes. After second division, 23 single-stranded chromosomes. It occurs in our germ cells that produce gametes. Why do we need meiosis? It is the fundamental basis of sexual reproduction. Two haploid gametes are brought together through fertilization to form a diploid zygote. In the replication of chromosomes, replication is the process of duplicating a chromosome. It occurs prior to division. Replicated copies are called sister chromatids and held together at centromere. Homologs separate in meiosis I and therefore different alleles separate. Meiosis must reduce the chromosome number by half. And fertilization then restores the 2n number. The first part of meiosis is called meiosis I or the reduction division. Here we have the early prophase I, late prophase I, metaphase I, anaphase I, and telophase I. During prophase I, in the early prophase, homologs pair and crossing over occurs. In late prophase, chromosomes condense, spindle forms, nuclear envelope fragments. Homologous chromosomes in a tetrad cross over each other. Pieces of chromosomes or genes are exchanged. Produces genetic recombination in the offspring. Next is the metaphase I. Here, homologous pairs of chromosomes align along the equator of the cell. In anaphase I, homologs separate and move to opposite poles, and sister chromatids remain attached at their centromeres. In telophase I, nuclear envelopes reassemble. Spindle disappears, and cytokinesis divides cell into two. Next is meiosis II. Meiosis II produces gametes with one copy of each chromosome and thus one copy of each gene. First in meiosis II is the Prophase II, wherein nuclear envelope fragments and spindle forms. In metaphase II, chromosomes align along equator of cell. Next is anaphase II, wherein sister chromatids separate and move to opposite poles. And last is the telophase II, wherein nuclear envelope assembles, chromosomes decondense, spindle disappears, and cytokinesis divides cell into two. Now, after meiosis, gametes form 4 haploid cells with one copy of each chromosome. And there is one allele of each gene. Different combinations of alleles for different genes along the chromosome. And that is the end of our lesson. Thank you for listening.